Hello everyone, welcome back to your GRE preparation with Infinity Education. Today in our 20th class, we will learn some basic about quadratics. What is quadratics? A quadratic equation look like this. Ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0, where the highest power of x is 2. So there should be two values for x or the variable. It can be x, y, z, anything. As the highest power of x is 2. So if you find that there is a highest power of x as 3, so we know there is 3 values for x. So for the same reason, whenever we are getting a linear equation with a one single variable, there is a single value for that particular variable. Now let's see with some of the example. So we know this is a quantcom question. So we must write our ABCD first. Now the equation is x square plus x minus 42 equals to 0. So now the question is how to factorize this. We can see the coefficient of x is 1 because anything is not given. So it is 1 and there is minus 42. So 1 into 42 is minus 42. Now the coefficient of x is 1. So we have to split this one in such a way so that their multiplication became minus 42. Now I have done like this. So x square plus 7x minus 6x, which is actually x that was given in the question stem. So plus 7 into minus 6, that will give you minus 42. And I was looking for minus 42 because the coefficient of x square is 1 and the constant is minus 42. So their multiplication is also negative 42. Now, if we take x common from the first two terms, we are getting x plus 7. And if we take minus 6 common from the last two terms, we are getting x plus 7. So we can rewrite this equation as x plus 7 into x minus 6, that is equals to 0. Now, as we are having this, so we know if a into b equals to 0, so either of the things will be equals to 0. So we are having two values for x, those are 6 and minus 7, for which the equation will satisfy. So now as we have received the value for x, now let's see if we put the value in the quantities, what we are getting as an answer. If we putting x equals to 6, we are getting quantity a greater, so we can eliminate b and c. But if we put quantity a or x as minus 7, so we can see 5 is obviously greater than minus 7, so quantity b is greater. So if quantity b is greater, so I can eliminate a and c. So c we have already eliminated, so now we can eliminate a. Now as we are left with only one option, that is d, that have to be the answer to the question. Now let's do with one more example. X square plus mx plus 12 equals to 0. In this equation shown above, m is a constant. Which of the following is a possible value for m? Indicate all that apply. So we can see this question is consist of 7 options. That means as the question is indicate all that apply, here only one can be the right answer. Also all of them can be the right answer. So I have to check them one by one to all. So we are getting the equation as x square plus mx plus 12. So they are asking which can be the value for m. So as we have done the previous question, the coefficient of x square is 1 and constant is 12. So multiplication of these two we are getting as positive 12. So we have to split this m such a way so that their multiplication have to be a positive 12. Now let's see the option one by one. The first one is minus 1 to minus 12. Yes, so if we split negative 13 to minus 1 and minus 12, so we are having the multiplication of minus 1 and minus 12 as plus 13. So this can be the answer. So if we split -7 in -3 and -4, yes, their multiplication is also positive 12. So that should be also the answer. But if we split -1, so we can split it -4 and +3. But we are looking for positive 12, not negative 12. So I can eliminate this one. 0 to not possible, because any positive minus of that particular positive. So every time we are getting a square, negative square value. 1 again not possible, because 4 minus 3. So multiplication will be negative 12, but we are looking for positive 12. So eliminate. So the next one is 7. 4 plus 3, that is possible, because 4 into 3 is 12. And the last one is 13. That is 12 plus 1. That is also possible, because 12 into 1 is 13. So here in this question, we can see there are 4 options which is working with the condition. Now let's see with one more example. So again, there is a quantcom question. So we must write the ABCD first. The quantity is asking for the average of the root of the equation. That means I have to find out the root of the equation first. So we are getting the equation as x square minus 8x plus 15. Suppose minus 15 was on the right side. So if I take to the left side, so that will be plus 15. So coefficient of x square is 1 and constant is 15. So their multiplication is positive 15. Now I have to split this negative 8 in such a way so that their multiplication also became the negative positive 15. So we are splitting it like x square minus 5x minus 3x plus 15 equals to 0. So if we take x common from the first two, we are getting x minus 5. And if we take minus 3 common, so we are also getting x minus 5. So we can rewrite this as x minus 5 into x minus 3 equals to 0. Now we are getting two values for x. As we know, there are the maximum power of x in the equation is 2. So there should be two values for x. So we are getting two values for x as 3 and 5. Those are the root. But the question is asking the average of the root of the equation. So I have to find out the average of these two numbers, 3 and 5. Now let's see. If we find out the average for 3 plus 5 by 2, we are getting as negative 4. So quantity A we are getting as 4. Quantity B was given was as 4. So both of them are same. So C should be the answer to the question. I hope after doing the 3 questions, your doubt or your understanding about quadratic is clear now. Now, if you have any doubts regarding our today's content, or if you are practicing any other question from any other sources as well, you can always come back to us in the comment section. Thank you, everyone. Happy learning.